BNI MidAmerica TV, helping you make the most out of your BNI membership. Up next is the Go for the Green show with your host, Hank Jardine.
Hi, this is Hank Jardine with BNI MidAmerica. I'm here with Miss Katz. Janet and I are going to have a conversation. We're going to learn a little bit about each other and maybe a little bit about being in the green or being in the 100% club. I always like to have my guests explain to us, the people out here on YouTube land, what is it you do and how long have you been doing it, Janet?
I am a CPA with Katz and Associates. That's my company. And I've been a CPA for a number of years. I've had my own company for 24 years at Katz and Associates. And I've been in BNI now for a little over 8 years. I did pause my membership for a little while when I had a sick mom. And then I jumped back in when I was able to and started right up.
Well, fantastic. Now, I'm assuming you're in a BNI chapter. Which one?
I'm in Navigators. We have a great chapter.
It is a good chapter. I know several people there, and I still like them, I guess. They're okay. You got a good chapter there. And what we want to do maybe is set the parameters for what's being in the green. What does that mean to people that have never heard of BNI? Can you explain it or do you want me to explain it?
Well, for me, being in the green means that I'm doing everything that BNI really requests, maybe not 100% yet if you're in the green, but you're really trying, and it means that you show up for meetings, you show up on time, and you're there. It also means that you're having what we call one-to-ones with members of the chapter or members of other BNI chapters. You're bringing a visitor once a month if you can. It means that you're doing all the BNI prescribed items. And for me, when I started doing more of what BNI recommends, I find that I make more contacts, I get more referrals, I make more money. It's a system that seems to work. And you know what they say, don't reinvent the wheel if it already works.
Good.
So I've found personally that when I do what they tell me to do, or even a little bit more, or try to do it as accurately to 100% as possible, then it's going to be a much better, much more profitable month.
So you've experienced being in the green, which has helped you make more money, I'm assuming. Being in the green, does that mean you also help other people, Janet?
Oh, I hope so. And that makes me feel good. I love getting a call from a colleague or somebody in my chapter or another chapter saying, Janet, I called that guy you recommended and he's now refinancing his house. And I just, that's a nice commission on that home that I'm going to refinance for him. Thank you. Makes him happy, makes me happy.
Kind of makes everybody more money, and it really does help the end user because we really do know a lot of people. And
it makes me, Hank, it makes me look good to my clients when I can refer trusted advisors that I know will do a good job for them.
It's a good point. What about the 100% Club?
Well, I just got in there recently. I was really, I was kind of a little behind during COVID. Hadn't done everything I needed to do each week. So in order to get in the 100% Club, I had to make up for those items that I had missed a few weeks back. And I was able to do that with the help of a colleague. He recommended how I could do that. For instance, if you have a good real estate agent that you know and like, and a bunch of people in your chapter want to make that connection, that could be a referral for 2 or 3 or more members in your chapter. So all of a sudden, I'm caught up now with my referrals and doing one-to-ones. That's always easy. Everybody's happy to talk to you, especially when they know you're giving referrals. After you have a one-to-one with somebody, you're more likely to give them a referral. And the same is true for you. You're more likely to get one. People realize after talking to you, they didn't know that you did everything that you do. And they enjoy talking to you, and they're eager to see how you could fit in their client list, and you stay at the top of their mind. So you're more likely to get a referral just because they just met with you recently.
And that's important. Absolutely, that's important. Have you had the opportunity to go to either the virtual or the in-person 100% Club meeting?
I did just recently. We met at Brooktops in Plaza Frontenac in that area. And yes, I met a financial advisor who would be a good referral source for me. And we're trying to follow up.
So it was a good place to meet other like-minded people.
Mhm.
So you could make it easier for them to refer you, and you can refer them at the same time.
That's the plan.
You're right. That is the plan. I've got a friend of mine that runs the 100% Club, and that's a guy by the name of Richard Terry. Richard Terry is extremely good at helping people once they get into the 100% Club to figure out how to make other people money as well as us. Now, I'm going to also ask you a loaded question. You and I didn't talk about this, and I'm not sure I've talked about it with anybody. Do you have to be in the 100% Club? Does BNI say you got to be there?
No, as a matter of fact, I wasn't. I wasn't even in the green there during COVID when I was kind of a little bit disorganized as far as in my mind, where are we going? What are we doing? This world shut down. Oh no. But nobody said anything negative at all, Hank. It was just a matter of, it is true that the more you give, the more you do, the more it's on the top of your mind, the more things come back to you. So once I was able to start doing a little bit more, having the one-to-ones, getting out a little bit more for me, it made it easier to get back in the swing of things. And by doing that, I got more referrals and I've made more contacts. So it is a snowball effect. And it's just, one thing leads to another. So it's been great.
So it's good. It's been good for me. I know that. And the people that I get an opportunity to talk to, like you today, all pretty much say the same thing. BNI is a good concept, but when you put it into action, I'll be a son of a
It
gun.
really is. Yeah, Hank, it really is a good concept because being a CPA, you're more likely to hire me or to at least interview me to do your taxes. That's something personal, and you want somebody professional that you know will do a good job. If you could do a Google search and you can maybe find me that way. But if a trusted friend, relative gives you my name, you're more likely to be comfortable calling me and using my services. And the same is true for anybody that I refer to my clients.
So the whole concept is kind of like giver's gain. The more I give, the more I can get. Now, I may not get it today, but I'll get it at some point, I think is the whole point. I think Ivan Meisner had a heck of a concept in his head when he did this 35 years ago. And it's still going strong and still making people money right here in St. Louis. So, and St. Charles and Southern Illinois. So I think after this, people are going to understand more about the 100% Club or being in the green. And I know for sure, Janet, they're going to know more about you And why should they call you? I think you've given fantastic answers, and I think you've done a great job with this.
Oh, good.
So did it hurt much? No, didn't hurt at all. So we're going to make it end here. And I'm going to say thank you for all you guys for watching this particular session of Being in the Green and the 100% Club with Ms. Katz. Janet has done a great job, and we'll see you on YouTube.
Thank you, Hank.
We'll talk to
Thank
you.
you.
For more information on how BNI can help you build your business, book your complimentary consultation with Virginia Moose-Keith at discoverbnimiidamerica.com. BNI MidAmerica TV is brought to you by the Bergman Insurance Group, your trusted source for Medicare information, education, and enrollment. Be sure to check out the show notes for additional information on how to contact today's host or guest about their business, and thanks for watching.